All right, guys. So I want to talk about So I've been watching some videos on starting out on the double M bag, and a lot of those videos talk about starting up close and hitting it, and then moving further away, and then going further away, and trying to get that rhythm. But I find that to be a little too fast. So hopefully I have a different way of teaching double M bag, and hopefully this will help you guys at home if you guys are looking at improving on your double M bag skills or learning double M bag in your home gym. So one thing to note about a double M bag is it's supported on the top and the bottom, obviously with some kind of bungee or rope. When it's like a pendulum, so when it is going back and forth, it's always going to cross back to the center at the same frequency. So it's always going to have the same frequency. If you hit it hard, it's going to go further away, but it's going to come back into the middle at the same frequency as if you hit it soft. So you see how slow it moves. If I hit it softer, it's moving kind of slow. When I hit it harder, notice how much faster it oscillates. But it'll always come back to the center at about the same timing. So the timing depends on the tension that you use in your bungee cord. So if your bungee cord's really stretched out, if you're using it really tight, if it's really stretched out by the time it's adjusted to your height, that frequency is gonna be a lot faster. It's gonna come back real quick. And your rhythm has to change. If your bungee is a little looser, the frequency is going to be less. It's going to go, this will give you slower timing. So depending on your level and your kind of natural rhythm, how you like to hit, you're going to have to play around with different lengths or thicknesses of bungee, or even different heights on the double M bag itself. Obviously, if you stretch out your bungee, it's going to tighten up the tension, and this will change the characteristics of the frequency. So with that in mind, when you first, depending where you're at, when you first start hitting the double M bag, try to figure out its rhythm, its frequency. And the way I do it is I'll hit it, and then I'll hit it, and I'll count in my head the rhythm for it to come back to the starting point after one full kind of back and forth motion. So I'm going to hit it, it's going to go out, and it's going to come back in, and it's going to come out again, and then once it's back here, that's my one beat. So I'm going to hit it, boom, wah, wah, bam. So that's one beat. So if I hit it, boom. So this is how I learned to hit a speed bag. And this is funny, it's the same shape. This is how I learned to hit a speed bag. When a speed bag, when you hit it, when it hits the platform at the top, it makes an additional beat. So when you hit it, it goes bump, and then it hits again the other side of the platform, and then it's going to hit again, and it makes it sound like this, ba-da-da. So ba-da-da. So I use that same kind of rhythm, the time when I hit the double M bags. It's pretty similar. So ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. So the extra da-da-da just helps me stay on time. I'll try it again. So that rhythm right there, that's the timing for this tension, this height, double M bag. So that's probably the slowest I'd hit this. And you could play around the different punches with that frequency. Boom. You throw straights, jabs, straight, jab, straight, jab, straight, jab. You can get closer, but it's the same frequency. Boom. These are kind of mini hooks. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-da-da. Doubled up, boom. Same rhythm. So I use that ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Now, if you want to hit it even faster, just go in different intervals of that frequency. So I was going ba-da-da, 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 Now if I want to go faster, I'm going to have to double up that frequency like this. Ba, 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 ba. Okay? Ba, 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 ba. So, ba, 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 ba. So you notice, even after I changed my rhythm, hit it every beat, I still kept singing it to myself. So that way, by the time I go back to my 1-2, I'm going to be on time. So if you keep following on the beat, your fist is going to land precisely back to where the bag's going to be in the middle. Even if the bag is spinning around in a circle like this, as long as you're on time, you're going to hit it back to the center. So if I'm throwing hooks, ooh. Oh man, got my timing off. I'm going to throw straights first, get the rhythm. There you go. So the bag's moving all crazy, but I'm still on time. So it's about timing. That's how you get the timing. Do what works for you. Find a beat, a rhythm that you could repeat to yourself and be on time. So if you like to just go, some people go like, hey, ha, hey, ha, hey, ha, hey, ha, hey, ha. Whatever. You could breathe, you could whisper into yourself, you could sing a song. Just remember, every time you approach the bag, the frequency might be a little different for that day. If you go to a different bag or you change the bungee, play around with different tensions and things like that just to mix it up. So that way, you're not always hitting the same interval, because in a fight, you're always gonna mix up your pace. But this will teach you to be on time, how to time your punches. So I missed a little bit there, but that's how I get my rhythm on the double end bag. Hopefully it'll help you guys at home. A little bit different than what I've seen. So give it a shot, and let me know how you do in the comments. See you later.